Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another 2-Minute Truth. I want to ask you a question today about love. What is love? Love, while we do feel it, is not a feeling. Love is a choice. It's a choice that is evidenced by action. Biblically, love is a purposeful commitment to sacrificial action for another. Love is denying self to please God and serve others. That's love. Do you know that as Christians, as born-again believers, as disciples of Christ, we're called to love? We're called to love all and to love biblically. We're called to love well. In Matthew 5:43 and 44, Jesus said this. He said, "You have heard that it was said, 'You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I say, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." Jesus was calling his disciples, that's you and me if we're born again, to not just love our neighbors. Yes, we're called to love our neighbors, our friends, our family, the people we go to church with. Yes, love them, but we're called to go even further. We're called to love our enemies, to pray for those who persecute us. We're called to love those who hate us, those who reject us, those who use us, those who spit on us. Whatever the case is, we're called to love. Here's the thing. You're only really capable of practicing this kind of biblical love if you're born again and the Holy Spirit of God dwells in you, because God is love and He will fill you to overflowing with a capacity to love biblically. And so I want to encourage you, in this world where there's so much violence and so much chaos and so much hate and so much justification for hate, love. Love biblically. Choose to love and evidence your love with action. Purposefully commit today to sacrificially acting on behalf of others. Deny self today to please God and serve others. Love well. I want to encourage you today, one of the most loving things that you can do for other people, including your enemies, is to pray for them. To pray that God would get a hold of their hearts, that He would transform them from the inside out, that He would bring them to a place of forgiveness and grace, that they would surrender their lives to Christ, be assured of their eternity, and be used by God to draw others into the kingdom as well. So let's love today. Let's love biblically. And God bless your day. Thanks.